After years of raising families and planning vacations around school breaks and theme parks, many of us are ready for something different, something adventurous, meaningful, but still kind of comfortable. That's where expedition cruising comes in my opinion. This isn't roughing it on a raft in the Amazon or scaling cliffs in Iceland. Nothing wrong with that if that's your thing, but that's not what I'm looking for. Today's luxury expedition cruises are made for couples like us, those who want to explore remote destinations without giving up great food, a comfortable bed, or a sense of ease. Whether it's glaciers in Antarctica, wildlife in the Galapagos, or fjords in Norway, these cruises are built for curious, well-traveled couples ready to explore with depth and comfort. If you're wondering, can I really do this? The answer is yes, and it might be the perfect next chapter in your travel life. Let's look at some of the luxury cruise lines redefining what expedition travel means for mature travelers. Silversea Expeditions. Known for refined service and smaller ships, Silversea offers butler service even in Antarctica. Their ships combine elegance with access to remote destinations, and their guides include naturalists, historians, and photographers. Seabourn Expeditions. Seabourn Venture and Seabourn Pursuit bring high design and comfort to some pretty wild places. Think Zodiac landings, kayaking, and even submarine dives, all with expert-led excursions and fine dining by Thomas Keller. Viking Expeditions. Viking brings Scandinavian simplicity and innovation. Ships like Viking Octantis include indoor Zodiac launch areas and well-curated enrichment programming. It's a cerebral, calm, and thoughtful experience. Scenic Eclipse. Marketed as a discovery yacht, Scenic Eclipse offers helicopters, fine dining, and luxurious wellness facilities. Every suite has a private veranda and butler, merging softened adventure with five-star style. Ponant. A French line offering small ship elegance and exceptional cuisine, Ponant's Le Commandant Charcot is the world's first luxury icebreaker. They bring a blend of culture and expedition that's hard to beat. Aqua Expeditions. Specializing in rivers like the Amazon and the Mekong, Aqua's vessels feel more like private yachts. With only 16 to 40 guests per cruise, it's pretty intimate, exclusive, and deeply immersive. Each of these lines share a common goal, delivering authentic exploration with elegant comfort. Let's talk about some bucket list destinations. So what makes expedition cruising so appealing is where it can take you, places traditional cruise ships just can't reach. Antarctica. Icebergs, penguins, and surreal silence. The austral summer, which is November to March, is peak season, with wildlife at its most active in December and January. You'll cross the Drake Passage, land on the continent via Zodiac, and experience nature's raw grandeur. The Galapagos Islands. This is evolutionary history in motion. Blue-footed boobies, marine iguanas, and giant tortoises. Ships are small, landings are intimate, and guides are top tier. This destination is ideal for couples who want to slow down and experience nature up close. The Arctic Circle. From Svalbard to Greenland, you'll find glaciers, tundra, and polar bears. The summer season, June to September, offers long daylight hours and dramatic landscapes, and yes, maybe even the northern lights. Amazon River. Cruising the Amazon means slipping into narrow tributaries and spotting rare wildlife like pink dolphins and sloths. You're surrounded by biodiversity, but still enjoy luxury on board. Some other notables: the Kimberley in Australia, waterfalls, Aboriginal rock art, and vast coastlines. Papua New Guinea, visit traditional communities rarely seen by outsiders. The Russian Far East, volcanoes, brown bears, and otherworldly coastlines. All of these are unforgettable, but made accessible and comfortable thanks to the expedition format. Let's clear something up. Just because it's an expedition doesn't mean it's roughing it. Luxury expedition ships feature spacious suites, many of them with their own private veranda, fine dining with menus by renowned chefs, wellness spaces like spas, saunas, and fitness studios, libraries and lounges designed for reflection and enrichment, unmatched service, often with staff-to-guest ratios better than traditional luxury lines, You might spend the day photographing penguins or hiking with a naturalist, but come evening, you'll be enjoying a craft cocktail, a multi-course dinner, and turn-down service with a chocolate on your pillow. This balance is what makes expedition cruising ideal for couples in this phase of life. You're seeing the world deeply, but doing it comfortably. Here are a few practical pointers to get you started. Packing. All right, when you're in the polar regions, think layers, waterproof gear, gloves, and sunglasses. Tropical regions, lightweight fabrics, insect repellent, and sun protection. Many lines do provide boots, parkas, and other gear on board. Fitness. You don't need to be an athlete, but a daily walking habit does help. Most excursions involve getting in and out of small boats and walking over uneven ground. Bring your prescriptions, seasickness meds, and consult a travel doctor about any vaccinations. You're in some remote areas, so there are no pharmacies. Gear. Bring a good zoom lens and extra memory cards. Waterproof bags are a must. Many cruise lines include photography experts to help you get the most from your equipment. My favorite, insurance. Expedition cruises require robust travel insurance with emergency evacuation coverage. This isn't optional in remote regions. Expedition cruises require robust travel insurance with emergency evacuation coverage. It isn't optional in remote regions. So what does it cost? Luxury expedition cruises start around $800 to $1,000 per person per day, with some of the premium suites costing a little bit more. It's not cheap, but here's what's usually included. All the excursions and the guides, fine dining and drinks, gratuities, onboard enrichment programs, high-end service and accommodations. Smaller ships, more access, and fewer crowds also add value. So let's try and stretch that dollar a bit. Travel during the shoulder season, early or late in that cruise season, depending upon where you're going. Watch for promos like air credits or cabin upgrades. Use a travel agent like me who knows the suppliers and can spot some of that hidden value. These trips are an investment, but they're often the most memorable, perspective-shifting experience that a traveler can have. Expedition cruising is the sweet spot between bold discovery and refined comfort, ideal for customers like you who've done the whirlwind vacations and are now ready for something deeper, slower, and far more meaningful. Whether it's the icy beauty of Antarctica, the rich biodiversity of the Galapagos, or the remote serenity of the Arctic, these cruises offer unforgettable experiences without giving up the creature comforts you value. And once you've decided where to go, the next big question is, where will you sleep while you're there? Cabin location and stateroom type can really make or break any cruise, but especially on a small expedition ship. So in the next video, we're diving into the art of cabin selection, choosing the perfect stateroom on those premium cruise lines. I'll walk you through how to avoid noise zones, what view types are worth the splurge, and which rooms offer best access depending upon your interests. So click on over to that next video. I'll see you there. And as always, happy cruising. And remember, the best adventures often begin where your comfort zone ends.